Okay, so we actually just got out of the new Aladdin movie. I really don't know where to start with this shit. I fucking hated it. I thought, honestly, for me, that was probably one of the worst fucking movie experiences in fucking recent memory for me. And I came into this shit too with like a fucking. I try to be like as fair as I can with this fucking movie. Who directed this shit? Guy Ritchie, I think?
Yeah.
Guy Ritchie directed this shit? Dude, I don't know what the fuck. I can't recall any of his previous works, but I mean, I had some doubt because I heard some stuff about him previous to this fucking shit coming out. And I was just kind of like, I don't know. Based on what I heard, I don't know if it was the right choice for this movie. But after seeing this shit, dude, I'm just kind of like, yeah, like.
What bugged you the most?
What bugged me the most?
Yeah, the most.
There was a mixture of things. I honestly don't think any of the actors were shit. Like, because I've seen all of them in different movies, obviously, except for the guy that played Aladdin. I don't think I've seen him in anything, but I don't even think it was he killed shit. I think it had a lot to do with the script. The cinematography was shit.
The direction.
The director, Guy Ritchie, I feel like he didn't know what the fuck he was doing.
The direction of the director.
Okay, the original one was about an hour and a half, hour 20 or something like that.
They stretched it where they did not need it to be stretched.
But like I said earlier, like I was really trying to be fucking fair with this movie, and I was trying to give it the benefit of the doubt, but it just didn't go that way at all. Like, okay, there were some things, for example, like there were some parts where they were trying to make it like they were trying to like explain things or make it deeper than what it was in the original, at least the Disney one from '92. And I can appreciate that, but those like 20 seconds to a minute or whatever it was, it just doesn't make up for the whole fucking 2 hours, you know? Like, I hate to be that fucking grumpy ass old person that's like, oh, like, you know, you grew up with it, so you're like nostalgic to the original and all this shit. And I really wasn't trying to, but right now I feel like those fucking Star Wars people.
That's me.
Where they're all like, fuck that, like, why are they even touching that shit? But like I said earlier, I really tried to give it the benefit of the doubt, but they just ultimately, for me, they fucking failed, man. Like, the first 20 minutes or so, that like, it felt fucking like.
I just don't like how they changed everything in the beginning.
Like, they came into the movie and expecting you to fucking know these characters and everything, and that's fine. I have no gripe with that, as long as, like I told you earlier, like, they fucking execute it. But they didn't do that shit. They just fucking went in and they just, like, it felt like the whole thing was like a fucking, like a.
It was like a play.
Like, yeah, like a play.
It was like a play.
It felt like a play,
Mm-hmm.
like. But I felt like what you were saying earlier, like, if they were gonna do something like that, like, they could have gone with the fucking director from Mamma Mia.
Yeah, they should have had a different director, like a director that was for like musicals. I don't think he's ever done musicals, from what I've heard. I don't know.
The acting was just like we know Will Smith can act. We know
the direction was very staged. Everything was very staged.
It just, everything felt fucking like I get it. We're in there to watch a movie and everything, and like we should like.
I feel like Will Smith tried.
I felt like the actors did try. I kind of like felt like the actors, like I said, I feel like the actors tried. I felt like I did like Jafar to an extent.
I didn't care for Jafar.
I like Jafar, but
I liked Old Man Jafar.
You know who I actually liked? I liked the guy that also played Jasmine's dad. I thought that guy was actually pretty dope. I didn't expect that to go the way it did.
I mean, I know they couldn't have had everything to like the cartoon one, like on key.
Well, I'm not trying to be that picky. I'm really not. Like
I think it's just the director. I think the main complaint is just the director. That's it. What would you rate it?
What would I give the film?
Yes.
What do I rate it? I feel like there was effort, but because I feel like you can never realistically give a movie a dog shit zero. I don't feel like you can actually do that because there is some effort in there.
That don't matter. If you don't enjoy it, you don't enjoy it.
I didn't enjoy it, but
I'm not saying you have to give it a 0, but like,
I
was very bored.
The movie did feel like it took fucking forever.
It dragged on. Holy.
So I feel like as far as a rating from the 10, I guess, honestly, I'd fucking probably give it like a 3.
I was gonna say 3 or 4.
Yeah,
that's
it
like
was
a low C, D.
No, that's like a fucking D minus F.
Okay, well mine was like a D.
Or if we're going on an ABC scale, I give it like fucking, I give it an F.
It's like F.
I give it an F.
I didn't care for it. I'd rather just watch the cartoon.
I'd say honestly, just fucking go watch Avengers again. Go watch John Wick 3 if you haven't seen that. I don't know what else is in theaters, or just save your money for Godzilla next week.
Yeah.
That's what I'm most anticipated for, honestly, for the rest of the year. Godzilla.
That's where it's at.
I know there's a bunch of other movies coming out. Once Upon in Hollywood looks pretty dope.
Yeah, that one does.
Honestly, man, I hate to fucking say it, but this movie was fucking dog shit. I'm really not, like I keep saying, I'm not trying to be that.
And all the musical numbers that they added in, I was so bored. They had like
the extra music shit, I don't think was that bad.
It was bad. I didn't care. If I had to hear Jasmine say Speechless one more fucking time, like every time she sung Speechless, I was like, fucking why? And Jasmine didn't look like Jasmine. I don't care if that's not a complaint of his, but I don't think the characters look
well,
like...
I mean, if we're going to base off of that, nobody looked like fucking anybody. Especially the dad. I know you don't care.
They could have put an effort in that.
I guess they could have got
just...
Danny DeVito to be the fucking dad if we're talking like as far as that shit goes.
They could have found a short.
But
dude, whatever. I just didn't like it.
Yeah, the movie fucking sucked. Yeah, probably the worst movie I think I've seen this year, and I've seen quite a bit.
I hope they don't do Lion King dirty.
Yeah, I mean, there's hope. I mean, the fucking guy that directed
Iron Man,
Jon Favreau, I believe. I don't think I pronounced the guy's name right, but
you've been drinking.
Yeah, I've been drinking again. Sorry, guys. Actually, I'm not sorry. But yeah, there is hope with that one. I hope, you know, there's Elton John at the end doing the credits to.
Yeah, the Elton John movie looks good.
The credits. I'm sorry, I said credits or some shit.
But the Elton John movie looks good.
Yeah, or the Elton John movie next week. Yeah, just honestly,
that one.
Just watch the original fucking Aladdin. This movie sucked dick. That's it, man.
I wouldn't rush to go see it. If you're really, really, really bored,
no,
you can check it out.
No, don't check it out. It fucking sucked. It was even worse than fucking Predator last year.
No.
Yes, it fucking was.
Predator was so bad.
This movie was worse than Predator.
He only feels that way because he really, really, really likes Aladdin.
I tried to be fucking fair. I really did.
It's okay.
I love Will Smith.
He can have this one. He's not picky about shit like that ever. You can have this one. You deserve it.
Fuck, man.
You deserve to have one where you're
Predator sucked. What else did we see that sucked ass?
The Ice Cube movie with the teacher.
Fight. What's that shit called?
I don't know. It's the one where
I don't know. It came out last year, but it sucked balls.
Yeah, that one didn't do very well.
It fucking sucked ass. This movie sucked. Fuck, man. If I ever meet this fucking director, I'm gonna punch him in the fucking face, dude.
Hey.
This guy.
You gotta cut that out.
No, this movie sucked. Why?
Because you can't be threatening people on
camera. Not threatening anybody.
Yes,
I'm just saying this movie. I'm just saying this movie sucked ass. You deserve to be punched in the fucking face.
Okay, he's
ruining shit like this. No.
Turn off.
No. This movie sucked.
No, you can't do that.
Why?
I don't want to be in a video with you where you're threatening to punch people.
I'm not threatening anybody. I'm just saying this movie sucked ass, dude. You could have tried fucking harder. The sets were trash.
He needs to work on his movie reviewing skills.
No. The sets were trash. The directing was trash.
Yeah,
the dialogue just didn't work.
The sets look like sets. The costumes looked like costumes.
Like, I get it. It's a fucking movie, but shit, dude. Like, yeah, I don't know, dude.
I'm gonna be hearing about this one for a while.
No, this shit just sucked. Star Wars people, I get you finally, I guess. Even though I feel like you guys are over dramatic and shit.
No, we're not. Kylo Ren.
I have a Darth Vader tattoo, so I can talk shit as far as Star Wars.
Kylo Ren doesn't live up to Darth Vader's legacy. Sorry.
Kylo Ren is awesome.
He does not live up. How is this going into Star Wars, bitch? Don't do this. Don't do this.
Okay, fine. Let's just cut it. This movie sucked. Just skip it. It's One of the worst movies I think I've ever seen in the theaters. If I wasn't doing this review, I think I would have just left like 15 minutes in.
Yeah, if I didn't know I was doing a review right after the movie, I would have left because I was really bored and I just didn't.
I would have left probably like 15 minutes in, and that's being generous.
Yeah.
So, yeah, fuck this movie.